How's it everybody, and welcome back to our channel. So we're heading out on a pretty massive road trip, and we decided to break this one down into different parts.
So for this week's video, we'll be taking you guys along on our road trip from Durban to this really amazing place that we've never been before, and we'll tell you guys about it soon. We've got some really awesome activities and some little stops planned along the way, so let's hit the road. For the first leg of the journey, we'll be travelling from Durban to Bloemfontein and then from Bloemfontein to Augrabies. We will travel a total of 1,308 kilometers. Bloemfontein is very special to us as this is where we first met, and we're excited to spend a night here. The car is packed and we're ready to go. Quick! Hit the subscribe button before you get left behind!
So to make things more interesting on our road trip, we're going to do something that we've been planning for a while. Welcome to the Great Steak Pie Tour. So the rules of the game. During this road trip, we're going to be stopping next to little roadside stalls along the road, checking if they have pies. Once we find a pie, we're going to be rating each pie out of 10 based on pastry, filling, as well as taste. And at the end of this road trip, we'll give our recommendation as to which is the best and which is the worst. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's go get a pie. Windmills is located just off the N3 Nottingham Road offramp. They offer free coffee for the driver of every vehicle that passes through. Windmills forms part of the famous Midlands Meander. You can enjoy freshly baked bread, pies and lots of other goodies at this beautiful stop. Alright, so we got our first pie, let's go. This is what it looks like. We have a very good crust on it. It's not too flaky, which I enjoy. I don't like a flaky pie. You need to be able to control the mess. Let's crack it open for you guys. Wow.
Looking quite good
It's a
so
good
far.
one. Lots of filling. Oops. Lots of meat. Alright.
Smelling good.
That is pretty good. Really. Oh my.
Taste.
Filling, it's a little bit on the dry side. It could be more sauce. The taste is pretty good. There's a bit of pepper in here, so it's a bit spicy.
I think this taste is good. I would give it a 9 or a 10.
It's a nice crust. It's not too flaky. I'd rank this as a strong 8 out of 10.
I want to give it a high rating, but like there's still so many pies to come. I feel like I'm gonna give it a 9. I want to give it a 9.
8 for me, 9 for Sarah. Let's enjoy this pie, hit the road. We'll see you guys back at the next stop.
The most random thing just happened. We stopped in the Golden Gate National Park at one of the stops looking for steak pies. They didn't have steak pies, but there was a group of people going on a tour on Vespers, and the main guy leading the tour was super friendly, and he actually offered to take me for a ride on one of the Vespers, and so that was amazing. Really cool. Their company is called Vespa Culinary Tours. They go on culinary tours at different places around the world. One of the places is along the Amalfi Coast, so we definitely are going to check them out, and hopefully you guys will too. They sound amazing.
Allora, siamo qui nel Golden Gate National Park di Sudafrica. Andiamo con la Vespa su nel parco con una bella ragazza di dietro, naturalmente. Oh! Benvenuti!
So we've just made it to Clarence and we found a bakery. Let's go check it out.
The Courtyard Bakery is located in the heart of this small artsy town called Clarence. You can find this quirky bakery right in the square of town. The bakery stocks delicious baked goods such as pies and even milk tart, which is to die for. It is a small family-run business and you can really taste the love with each and every bite.
So we've got a pie. Unfortunately, it's a chicken pie. It just so happened that the one day we're driving through Clarence, none of the shops have any steak pies in stock. But we'll still be judging it according to the same criteria as before.
And interesting fact, we are actually not traveling alone. We've got someone joining us for our road trip. So meet our friend, Josh.
What's happening?
Josh is an 18-year-old self-taught videographer from Margate. He's been making videos since he was 12 years old. He started out his videography adventure taking videos with his friends at the skate park. He now specializes in action videos such as motocross and skateboarding, working primarily on a GoPro. He's a young talent on the rise. Definitely go check him out.
Stay tuned for next week's video where we'll explain to you guys why we're actually doing this road trip and why Josh is joining us.
Right there. I'm going to try my best to break it into 3 parts.
Let's see how it goes.
Oh, we're already seeing the crust is pretty flaky. We know how I feel about a flaky crust.
I like a flaky crust.
Thank you.
Yum! This looks amazing and smells amazing.
Ooh, it does smell good. It does smell good.
Right, we've got a nice saucy chicken pie here, so that's winning some points back for me.
Mmm. Oh yes. Mmm.
Wow.
I'm liking the flavor of this filling. Very good.
Although it's a flaky crust, I'm actually quite enjoying it.
How are we feeling about the ratio of filling to pastry? I actually think it's quite good.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's pretty decent.
There's a decent layer. Don't know if you guys can see this. There's a decent layer of crust. And it's not all crumbly crust. It's just the outer casing basically that's crumbling away.
It's actually like crunchy and then soft. It's really, really nice.
It is really well made. Right, so thoughts out of 10. Josh, what are you giving them?
7.5.
7.5 out of 10, okay.
Solid 7.5 for Josh.
Yeah.
I feel like it's really close to the first pie, like 8.5 out of 10.
Alright, so we have a 7.5 and an 8.5. I think I'm going to go for a 7.5 as well. The chicken just needs a little bit more salt, but otherwise this is perfect. I'm not the biggest fan of chicken pies, but this is probably one of the best ones I've ever had.
Very good.
Alright, but we've got a little bit left. We've got 3 hours left on the vehicle till we reach Bloem. So we'll see you guys back then.
So we are standing in the middle of Clarence, in the middle of the square. Literally all around the square are little shops, and this makes up the whole of the town. So if you're ever passing through this area, definitely check out this cute little artsy town. After 635 kilometers on the road, we are happy to reach our special little Bloemfontein and stop in for a night. It was a long day on the road, but we really enjoyed the special experiences that we shared today.
top of the morning to you from a very cold Bloemfontein. We're just putting in a bit of juice into the vehicle and we're going to hit the road for the day. For the second leg of the road trip, we'll be driving 652 kilometers from Bloem to Augrabies. We haven't spent much time in the Northern Cape before, so we are really excited to get there.
The Northern Cape is home to two of the three largest rivers in South Africa. The first one that we'll be crossing is the Vaal.
When driving through the Northern Cape, we encountered a number of small rural towns scattered throughout the province. These communities have been hit the hardest during these times and appreciate any support from people passing through. We crossed over the Orange River a number of times during our drive. It is the largest river in South Africa and is a lifeline for many of the farmers in the Northern Cape. This amazing piece of natural architecture is a social weaver's nest. Tune into our next video to find out a bit more about this. We have some truly awful news. After spending the entire day driving through the Northern Cape, it saddens me to say this, we are yet to find our first pie for the day. If yesterday was the day for struggling to find steak pies, today was the day for struggling to find a pie, full stop.
Yes. And so with that, our steak pie tour comes to an end too soon.
So if you're looking for the best steak pie, go to Windmills. If you're looking for the best chicken pie, go to the Courtyard Bakery. We're a few minutes away from our final stop. Let's hit the road.
After 2 days of traveling, we finally arrived at our destination. We're so excited to be here and to settle into our camp. Over the next few weeks, we'll be showing you guys exactly where we are and what we'll be doing here.
Thank you so much for coming on this road trip with us. We really hope that you've enjoyed it as much as we have. It is just so amazing to see how the landscape changes from Durban here to the Northern Cape, and more in particular in the Northern Cape itself. It's just crazy to see you going through hundreds of kilometers of just barren, dry land with hardly even a shrub anywhere, and all of a sudden, with the snap of a finger, you're into orchards and wine estates and flowing rivers and greenery everywhere. It's just incredible to see.
And a huge thank you to Josh behind the camera. It's been really awesome to have you along this road trip with us.
We'll see you guys back again next week, Friday.
Our friend, Josh.
Oh, hello.
Yo, what's up, man?
So, stay tuned. Hello.
You asked for it.
Oh my god.
for that, huh?
No. You have